The stage is set. The countdown is on. 6 defining pop acts of a generation will perform to frenzied fans for the first time in a decade.
Don't get emotional.
The bands have spent months getting physically, vocally and emotionally fit
I'm petrified.
for the most important performance of their lives. This is the big reunion. Previously on the big reunion, all 6 of our bands reunited and attempted to cast aside years of uncertainty, estrangement and psychological drama.
It really did break my heart for years.
And with showtime fast approaching, the big reunion family had their first full run-through.
First one up, R5.
Under the watchful eyes of ball-breaking choreographer Paul Demain.
I'm most anxious about the amount of work that everybody's got to do in such a short space of time.
And sceptical vocal coach Evie Burnett.
I mean, how on earth we put on this big reunion gig in 2 weeks, I'm not really sure.
After their big night out, breakdance connoisseurs 911 are practicing their moves, but the band's weakest dancer, Lee, is hungover and nowhere to be seen, leading Spike and Jimmy to debate his allegiance.
Well, fortunately, he's not doing this section.
He doesn't do fuck all anyway, lazy bastard. You got to question the commitment, because obviously this is a project that we said from the beginning it was all or nothing. You do it 100%, but at the minute it doesn't seem to be.
There's a reason Jimmy is hacked off. With only a few days of rehearsals left, the pressure to perform is starting to tell.
6, 7, 8 and 1.
Meanwhile, next door, 911 are still waiting on a hungover Lee to arrive.
Well, I'm about 2 hours late for dance rehearsals. It's only dance rehearsals anyway. I don't do dancing, do I?
I couldn't believe Lee was late this morning. He only had to get in at 10 o'clock. You know, we've been in there a couple of hours, so it winds you up, like, big time. And I'm going to have a word with him later. He's going to get a kicking.
I was comatose. I didn't wake up till 9:30.
And it's now 11. Come on, then.
The more and more this kind of stuff's gone on with the filming wise, the more and more I've seen a diva coming out. I hate fucking sitting around waiting for you in general, as in like in lobbies and hotels and shit. But this morning really just got on my tit. Not just about this morning, I'm saying it's one of those things that happened, let's move on.
I promise on Tuesday I will be on time.
Hoping to avoid the whole dad dancing at a wedding look, Lee admits he needs extra practice on his own. And it's the band's legendary body-shaking routine that's been worrying him the most.
I know that if I cock up any of the dance moves, the whole routine's going to look visually crap. And I don't want that. Is this spin? I can't do a spin. Looks like David Brent. It's all this hand business. I've got to nail that. It's not difficult. Shit! It's the first song we do on the night out of the 3, and I fuck it up. God help me. And when your body's held
in another room, 911 are going through a vocal rehearsal. But after another heavy night out, frontman Lee is feeling a little green around the gills.
All I can, I'm gonna love you a little bit more. What happens next?
So unlikely, and I really felt for him today because that's not his style.
Is that it? Thank God for that. Right, I just have to be sick.
You choose to work with unprofessional people, that's what you get.
He's a lightweight, isn't he? He plays with the big boys and that's what happens. Nearly.
For some of the acts, the concept of this reunion carries a deeper meaning. In 2006, Lee married Bewitched's very own Lindsay, but recently they split up.
If she rang me tomorrow and said to me, how do you fancy us getting back together again, I would. But reality says it's probably not going to happen.
We're just friends.
After another intense rehearsal day, Lee and Lindsay finally have a chance to sit down face to face and discuss their feelings.
Like, how do you feel rehearsing in the same building every day and stuff?
I don't know, it's been a bit weird.
Has it?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, obvious reasons, my wife. Yeah, it's just been weird. But I just got to get on with it.
This is obviously, we met doing this, so it's kind of like,
Yeah, so
again,
just taking memories back to it.
taking you back to that, and it's like a flashback.
Yeah. Well, but it does, as you say, it does take us back to when we first met.
Yeah.
On the Smash Hits, these groups around us were all at our height. The buzz was there, so everything in life was fine and dandy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just weird. That's all I can say about it.
It was a different chapter back
Yeah.
then. It's a different chapter.
Yeah, it's upsetting, but it's not. I don't know. You move on a bit, I guess. That's what you've got to do.